Imagine this scene with me. You're standing on a vast coastal plain in what will one day become Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The year is 66 million BC. The air is thick and humid, filled with the calls of creatures that ruled this planet for over 160 million years. Above you, enormous pterosaurs glide through crystalline skies, their wingspans reaching 10 meters across. In the distance, herds of triceratops move slowly through forests of towering ferns and ancient conifers. The ground trembles slightly as a Tyrannosaurus rex, 2 tons of pure predatory power, stalks through the undergrowth. This is the Cretaceous period, a world of colossal life forms, a planet breathing with raw, untamed energy. But here's what will absolutely shock you. At this very moment, far above in the darkness of space, something is racing toward Earth. A fragment of rock, 10 kilometers wide, hurtling through the void at over 70,000 kilometers per hour. This asteroid has been traveling for millions of years, born from ancient collisions in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. And now its journey is about to end in the most spectacular and devastating impact our planet has ever witnessed. Now, here's the mystery that has baffled scientists for decades. How could life so dominant, so perfectly adapted, so seemingly invincible, vanish in what geological records show us was essentially an instant? The dinosaurs had survived for longer than mammals have existed. They had weathered climate changes, continental shifts, volcanic eruptions. What could possibly end their reign so completely, so suddenly? The answer came from an unlikely source. In 1980, a father and son team of scientists, Luis and Walter Alvarez, discovered something incredible in rock layers dating to exactly 66 million years ago. A thin band of clay found all around the world, containing concentrations of iridium, a metal extremely rare on Earth but common in asteroids. This single discovery revolutionized our understanding of extinction. But it doesn't stop there. What archaeologists and geologists discovered next made them rewrite everything we know about planetary catastrophes. Let's travel to that fateful morning. The asteroid has entered Earth's gravitational field. It passes the Moon's orbit. The atmosphere begins to compress ahead of it, heating to temperatures beyond imagination. From the ground, if any creature had looked up, they would have seen a streak of light growing brighter by the second, a trail of fire cutting across the sky like a cosmic sword. Then it struck. Picture this moment with absolute clarity. The asteroid slams into the shallow seas off the Yucatan coast with a force equal to more than 100 million megatons of TNT. That's billions of times more powerful than the largest nuclear weapon ever detonated. The impact releases energy in a single instant that makes volcanic eruptions look like candle flames. The ocean vaporizes immediately, turning from liquid water to superheated steam in microseconds. The Earth's crust, solid rock that has existed for billions of years, folds and melts like wax under a blowtorch. But here's what will truly amaze you. The impact creates a crater 20 kilometers deep and 180 kilometers wide. The shock wave from this collision races outward at speeds faster than sound itself, flattening everything in its path. Trees that had stood for centuries disappear in seconds, turn to ash before they can even fall. The air itself becomes flame, igniting spontaneously from the heat. Animals within thousands of kilometers don't have time to understand what's happening. They simply cease to exist, vaporized in the initial blast. Now, what we'll discover next will challenge everything you thought you knew about extinction. The impact was just the beginning. Massive fragments of rock and molten material are hurled into space, some reaching the edge of our atmosphere before falling back down. These glowing projectiles rain down across the entire planet, creating a secondary bombardment that lasts for hours. Imagine standing anywhere on Earth that day and watching the sky fill with thousands of shooting stars, each one a fragment of superheated rock falling back to the surface, each one igniting new fires. Recent scientific analysis has revealed something incredible. Within hours, the entire planet is engulfed in flames. Forests on continents thousands of kilometers from the impact site spontaneously combust as the heat from falling debris raises global temperatures to over 1,000 degrees Celsius. The oceans begin to boil, raising poisonous vapors into an atmosphere already choked with ash and sulfur. And here's the truly shocking part. This is still just the first day. But the puzzling question that has occupied researchers for years is this: how did anything survive? Because survive they did. While the giants fell, smaller creatures found refuge. Deep in burrows, underwater, in caves and crevices, life clung on desperately. Mammals, no larger than rats, huddled in underground tunnels. Small reptiles and amphibians submerged themselves in muddy rivers. Insects, incredibly resilient, weathered the firestorm in countless hidden spaces. Then came the darkness. The impact had thrown billions of tons of dust and debris into the atmosphere, creating a shroud that blocked out the sun completely. Day and night became meaningless. The entire planet plunged into a twilight that lasted not days or weeks, but years. Some scientists estimate this impact winter continued for a decade or more. Without sunlight, photosynthesis stopped. Plants died. The herbivores that depended on them starved. And when the herbivores fell, the great predators had nothing left to hunt. This is where the story becomes even more remarkable. The Tyrannosaurus rex, the undisputed king of the Cretaceous, wandered through charred wastelands searching for prey that no longer existed. The mighty Triceratops, once travelling in herds so vast they shook the ground, died alone and cold. In the oceans, the great marine reptiles, monsters that had ruled the seas for millions of years, suffocated as algae died and oxygen levels plummeted. One by one, 75% of all species on Earth disappeared. But here's what makes this story so powerful, so relevant to us today. Life didn't end. It transformed. Those small mammals hiding in burrows, they emerged into a world emptied of giants, a world of opportunity. The age of dinosaurs had ended. The age of mammals was beginning. And in that new world, freed from the shadow of the great reptiles, mammals diversified, evolved, and eventually gave rise to creatures that could look at the stars and wonder about their origins. Creatures like us. What we've discovered today tells us something profound about our planet and about life itself. Earth is fragile, yet incredibly resilient. Catastrophes happen, extinctions occur, worlds end. But life, in its endless creativity, always finds a way forward. The asteroid that killed the dinosaurs didn't destroy life, it redirected it, opening pathways that led directly to human civilization. So here's my question for you, fellow time travelers. What does this ancient catastrophe teach us about our own future? Are we the dinosaurs of the modern age, unaware of threats gathering in the darkness? Or are we the survivors, the ones who can look up, see danger coming, and change our fate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this journey through deep time has amazed you, hit that like button and share this video with fellow history lovers. In our next episode, we're traveling to another fascinating destination, another moment when Earth itself held its breath. Until then, keep exploring,